Yo, this is back with TJ. We are back with another video. Now, it has been a minute since I've reacted to Chiseled Adonis, but given it being the XFL playoffs started, just short playoffs, by the way, I figured, you know what, the XFL is slowly going towards the end of its season. Where I was going to react to the playoffs and championship game. I know I haven't been reacting to it all season, so it kind of defeats the purpose of why I'm saving it for playoff time. But still, if you guys have not watched the XFL, I highly advise you guys to watch it before it ends, because this league is highly underrated, and I'm hoping they make it to a second season, because in my opinion they deserve it, because the talent they have is very underrated as fuck. Especially, just chill, if you know Pearson, number 3 for the Sea Dragons. Y'all about to see the nigga who was cooking everyone to destroy his videos. He's in the league, and he's the best receiver in the league. He's paired up with Josh Gordon in the best passing attack in the league, going up against, of course, these defenders, the best team in the league. But overall, like, this shit is fun. I feel like this definitely is gonna survive another season. But unlike, the first time for the XFL, y'all know how that went. It's crazy how The Rock took it from Vince and is doing a better job than Vince. Huh. Now that that's happening. WWE. Alright, get to the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios once again for your 2023 first round of the XFL playoffs.
And also, one thing about this, DC is really loyal to
take on the Houston Roughnecks, and the
Seattle
Sea Dragons meet the DC Defenders in a North and South Division Championship weekend for the right to meet for the 2023 XFL Championship.
It's been a while since there's reacted to the NFL
Renegades on the move, the only team in the playoffs with a losing record. Meanwhile, only in the XFL. The XFL's vagina, Ben DiCucci, looking towards his left, got his man. Huge touchdown.
That's that nigga I'm talking about, bro.
Laundry on the field.
So nigga I'm talking about, bro.
On the defense. Look at this nincompoop. Finger in DiCucci. This ain't the time for an orgasm, pussy. That would set up Seattle for a 33-yard field goal through the uprights, and good, they strike blood first. Ensuing drive, defenders looking to respond. Jordan Tom looking towards his right, got Briley Moore wide open. Homie got no speed. Turbo don't work, but he's able to carry it all the way inside the 10 to the 5. 3rd and 3 for the Renegades. Luis Perez still driving them down the field. Steps out of the pocket, looking towards his right, got Javante Payton in the end zone for the score, and the Renegades take the lead. They'd fail on the 2-point conversion, but who would have thought the losing record would have the lead first against Houston? You could have seen this video early and ad-free. Make sure to join on patreon.com.
Also my fault. The one thing about the conversions, kicking, no such thing. Well, of course, field goals, but for conversions, it's got the 1 point, I believe, is at the 5. Then the 2, I believe, is at the 10, and the 3, I believe, is at the 15 yard line. One of those two. One of those two.
/Chiseled Adonis, and you won't have to worry about ads. What are you waiting for? Click the link in the description. DC now with field goal range would put points on the board from 24 yards out.
It's been a while since I reacted to
the Roughnecks.
It's been a minute.
On 4th down, but Silver showcasing why he'll never be gold. Threw it behind Brioni, and it's incomplete. Turnover on downs. Arlington football.
I'm really looking at a team with a losing record in the playoffs.
Next DC possession.
Only in the XFL.
Looking over the middle. I don't know how these wide receivers kept getting wide open. Lucky Jackson all the way into the end zone. Touchdown. Defenders have their first lead of the day.
Game.
But just like Arlington, something's going around the XFL championship weekend, because ain't nobody converted on the 2-point conversion. Arlington looking for the upset of the weekend. Luis Perez gonna let it fly. Bombs over. Bad Dan Javante Payton wide open. 58 yards into the end zone. Their second connection of the night. And the Roughnecks are getting roughhoused in Houston. Payton just rubbing his nutsack all over that defense. Then on the 2-point conversion, the Renegades would find the end zone once more. 14-0 lead in the South Division Championship game. But over in the North, the Sea Dragons would do the same as Ben DiCucci looks over the middle. Spectacular catch by Pearson.
Pearson is him, but can we talk about that throw?
Same as Ben.
Nigga, he threw that shit between those two in the front and then them two in the back of the end zone.
DiCucci
tipped. Pearson catches it one hand.
The middle, spectacular catch by Pearson.
Yo,
participating in the 10-point challenge with the magnificent hands to even up the score at 9 apiece.
Almost
dropped
it.
Look at the concentration. But they too, just like DC on the 2-point conversion, the attempt would be a wait a minute. If you guys haven't downloaded the Underdog Fantasy app yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. I've collected so many W's, they might subtract the letter from the alphabet and hand it over to me. I'm up $3,500. Big money! Make sure you click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis, participate in the pick'ems. We already know it's done wonders for me. I'm sure it'll do wonders for you. And keep in mind, they will match your first deposit up to $100 only on Underdog Fantasy. Make sure you let them know I sent you.
It's okay to want to be strong. It's okay to want to have it all. Recover faster, go further. Dymatize ISO 100. Because settling is unsettling.
Remember that cartoon.
Following drive for DC, Tamu looking over the middle. He's got a man.
Okay.
But he plays for the other team. The pass was ricocheted right into the hands of the Sea Dragons. Following the interception. Watch out for that banana.
It was raining that day too.
The Roughnecks now in the period-colored zone. They'd whip out their appendage as Cox would find the end zone for the score, and Houston's finally on the board. Wade Phillips wants to change the quarterback. Silvers to the bench. McDonald in the game. Burnett in the end zone. 2-point conversion complete. They cut their deficit down to 6. The Renegades drive down the field with ease, and Perez ain't done cooking. Looking towards his right, got his man back in the end zone. They continue to tell the Roughnecks to hold their nuggets and suck their dicks. But then they'd fail on their second 2-point conversion of the day. It's getting ridiculous out there. Score still knotted at 9-0. Jordan Tamu in the pocket.
Why are you running? Come back here, you little son.
Laundry on the field. A fat motherfucker grabbed the quarterback motherfucker on the motherfucking face mask. Automatic motherfucking first down. Houston continuing to do nothing with the football. They'd be forced to punt. The Renegades get the ball back, and they're still driving down the field. Now inside the 20. Houston. Another penalty would move DC inside field goal range, but the pass ricocheted and intercepted spectacularly by the Sea Dragons, and they take the football away again. Just look at the replay on the catch. His Byakugan, Sharingan, Renegan, all activated at once. Just before halftime, 31-yard field goal for the Renegades through the uprights and good to take a 15-point lead.
This league deserves
the
second
second
season.
Half we go.
This league deserves the second season, bro.
Now at the 11-yard line, looking towards his right, got his man, dives to the 1. Here I go. Oh yeah. Very next play, handoff to Agent Smith, and Neo, Trinity, and Morpheus is not feeling this because they couldn't defend the end zone against DC. Touchdown defenders, they take the lead. But once again, on the 2-point conversion, the pass would sail incomplete. Join the party. Ain't nobody getting no conversions. You need a shout out? Book me on cameo.com/chiseled and get a shout out, birthday wishes, draft order for your fantasy football team. It don't matter. Book me. What are you waiting for?
He heard over 2
people. Summoned the Madden cards for the Roughnecks because they can't do nothing right. They punt it back to the Renegades, but they got Butterfingers. Double on the play, scooped up by Houston. The Roughnecks.
See, here's the thing. A league like this is not.
Game. This man is ejaculating balls. This is the wrong place for public indecency, stupid. Houston would capitalize on the turnover. 32-yard field goal to cut their deficit back down to 12.
The wind saved it.
He's
gonna doink it. The wind saved that kick.
Towards his right, he's got even werewolf foot race to the end zone, and he wins. Touchdown DC. Then on the 2-point conversion,
finally,
Tamu looking over the middle.
Finally, some conversion on 2.
23-9, 14
just
unanswered
like
points.
Thank you.
Gotcha, bitch. Seattle completely unplugged their controller. Meanwhile, for the Renegades, Perez got nowhere to go. The Roughnecks are going to get the football back. To the 4th quarter we go. Harris on the handoff. 360 leaping spin into the end zone. It's all defenders. 20 unanswered
It
points.
worked. Oh, it worked.
DC must have been playing coy the entire first half. They destroying these motherfuckers in the second. 12 minutes left for the Roughnecks to make a comeback. McDonald's got nowhere to go. 21-point deficit, only a little over 6 minutes left to play. The XFL's
wide open.
Looking towards his left, got Jawan Green wide open. Touchdown, Sea Dragons. But can they take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback?
Dude, what the fuck?
Way over his head.
Back to Houston we go. McDonald recognizing they almost out of time. He's going to take a shot.
Oh,
yoink. But Arlington's defense is absolutely bulletproof. Pass
It's still a game. It's still a game, though. It's still a game, though. It's still a game, though.
Member at Hold My Nuggets Incorporated.
It's still a game. Don't sleep on it, bro.
And grab your merch. Stock is flying off the shelves. Get it before it's gone. Grab a hat. Let the people know your affiliation.
A little under 150 seconds left to play. Perez looking for the kill shot. Got his man. One hand catch on the sideline. It's time to take the L out of Lover.
This game is over. Never mind.
Lawan Winningham's last name says it all because the Renegades are winning this game. Meanwhile, in DC,
but also I heard that the Renegades weren't really that good the last couple weeks, though.
Because they put the nail in the coffin as the necrophilia challenge begins. Because Seattle may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. Just to be safe, the Renegades would add 3 additional points. They lead by 15 again. 30 seconds remain, and somebody got to open up NFL Street and find a game breaker, because that's the only way the Roughnecks are making a comeback. Burnett with a one-hand catch at the 29. Jesus Christ. Homie said he may be headed to the death note, but they gonna suck his dick. Seattle in the same position, desperately needing a game breaker to somehow get into this game.
It's over.
The Coochie's pass is going to be caught by Green for the score. The 3-point attempt would be a failure, so they need 2 touchdowns in under 10 seconds, but the pass sails incomplete on the onside to Flash Gordon, and DC has done it. The North Division champions, and they're headed to the XFL championship next week. Meanwhile, in Houston, the Roughnecks need a 16-point touchdown, but sadly, that doesn't exist. The pass sails incomplete, and this game and their season is over as the Renegades become the first losing record to find themselves in the championship game as they upset the Roughnecks, take the South Division championship, and they're headed on a collision course with the DC Defenders for the XFL championship in San Antonio in 2 weeks. But for the Houston Roughnecks and the Seattle Dragons, they would be going somewhere completely different because they'd be taking out their Metro cards and getting aboard.
It's been a while, man. So it's good. It's been a while since I reacted to Chiseled. Give me the USFL's back. Comment down below if you guys want to react to that.
But their ride
like that
would be short-lived because they've arrived at Elimination Station for their failures of being able to get the job done in the Divisional Championship game. Their failures of overcoming their opposition.
Heard good things about it.
Consider their names written down the death note because their dreams of advancing to the XFL championship. Their
how the fuck did a fun
leaving the season with 1 ring
made it to the championship?
As cementing themselves
how you know
as the inaugural XFL champions since 2001, because of course the season in 2020 got canceled.
Yeah, because COVID. Yeah.
Nevertheless, has been absolutely deleted.
There's only one thing left to do. Gotta write their names in the death note.
Delete.
Delete.
You gotta beat it. You gotta beat it for that version of the map for the Hardys, bro.
Deletion.
That championship is not gonna be a game. DC's gonna beat this shit out of them. That's not gonna be a game. Really? I like to wait. I like to point out that the fact the moment Beerus did that, that's my check. Goku Black still came in and whooped everyone's ass in that bitch. If I did not fuse with Samasu, I'm not gonna lie, that nigga would most likely beat all them niggas. We all know that shit. Just saying. Just saying.
you will rest.
Hey, it's my title! It's my title on SBR! What you doing with that, Tanko? Thought I beat you! The fuck?
You mean to tell me you watched the
Alright, sorry, Chisel. Well, overall, man, this is wild. Like, I wish I should have done more XFL content throughout this entire season instead of my dumbass waiting until the end of the season for me to do it. But overall, I feel like you guys should watch the championship game. Trust me. Just because the NFL is over, trust me, the USFL and XFL is really entertaining. People just sleep on the league because it's not the NFL. See, me, overall, I love football. So that's why I'm going to watch the XFL and USFL. Now, the USFL, again, is back for a second season. Proves that the XFL has a chance. Because in my opinion, this is the year when he actually got it right. First year, we all know how that went out. There was a money problem, and Vince still had to balance between World Wrestling Federation and XFL, and Vince didn't really know what he's doing. Well, kind of what he's doing now, but still. Then, of course, the second time they came back, pandemic. Like he said, we all know that shit. But third time's the charm. They got it right. I'm hoping they really do come back because they have the media who really fucks with them. They got guys like Pearson that everyone fucks with. Josh Gordon's getting a second chance. Question, Josh. You don't mind coming back to New England, right? We kind of do need a receiver. No. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry, Maxine. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys, new to the channel, and I'm gonna fuck with y'all. Of course, tonight is they're gonna determine who wins the MVP, and also is the Lakers versus the Warriors. So we're gonna look out for that reaction tomorrow. And I know again I've been pushing back race for the Heisman. I know I've been pushing it back this week, okay? It's been very busy. I had a very busy day. But, like, comment, subscribe, guys, new to the channel. And I am Blackboard TJ. I am